For episode 5 of this interior course, I'm going to be taking you through how I do my windows. So we're going to be going over how I do the glass material and any kind of frame around the glass. I'm going to be doing timber joinery for this project just because it feels appropriate. I do recommend looking at references, looking at profiles if you want to be really exact about that. If you're quite new to ArcViz and you may not have any experience in the industry, just have a look at what some products look like on Google Images. I've got a few up on my screen and you can just kind of guesstimate it and you can just have a look and just see what it looks like. But yeah, let's just jump into it. To start out, moving from the last episode, I actually think that I want to pull this roof in because I want to create some nice shadow effects from the light hitting that side, and because the roof is actually so far out, you don't get any of that. So I'm just going to spend a few minutes playing around with pulling this in, and then we're going to work on creating the timber joinery. So let's get out of viewport shading. Let's get out of cycles, and I might actually just delete that. Also, I know it's been a little while. I've been just going through COVID for the second time. If you were wondering why on earth is he not consistent, I would have liked to be, but yeah, it's just a reality. And next week I'm moving house, so it might be a bit of an up and down schedule for a little while. Okay, so I've just deleted that plywood, which is fine because we only need the plywood here. What I'm going to do is just go into my global works. Where's the global little thingy-mabob? Nope, let's go into local. I don't know if local will work either. Nah, it seems to have lost that. Let's just go into orthographic mode, and then we're going to snap to this plywood if we can, which we can't. That's alright. Let's just kind of guesstimate it, because this is just a beginner's tutorial. If I were to do like a proper thing, spend weeks on something, I'd get it looking perfect, but I just want to show you guys the process for doing a scene like this. Cool. I think that's good. Although now we're out of whack. So let's just snap these on the x-axis. Yeah, if I sound a little bit sick, it's just because I'm better, but just got a bit of a residual cough. I think that's good. Let's just go into cycles mode again. And this is my reference that I have up here. So you can kind of see what I want to achieve. So it's a lot of timber. Yeah, that's perfect. That's the kind of lighting effect I want to see. And then we're going to add windows up there too. Yeah. Cool. So to start out, these this column here, I think I might actually move it across just to see what it looks like without one. Because that's actually okay. Like that can be held up at its kind of end point there of the beam, and sorry about that. The reason being is I want to have a 3-stack slider. What that means is that I want a sliding door that is in 3 panels and it kind of closes up on itself. So this is like a 2-stack. You can see this one kind of goes back on the fixed panel, but I want to do a 3. So to start out, what I normally do is I make the glass. So if I create a plane real quick, and I'm just going to kind of move it up here. This is going to be like the glass, and this is going to form the overall shape of the sliding door. So let's just get our calculator out real quick. So this is 3.87 meters wide. 3.87 divided by 3, that's 1.29 per panel. So in the X one, we're going to go 1.29. Nope. In the Y panel, we're going to go 1.29. So that's one pane right there. So what we're going to do to this pane, let's just isolate it real quick. So to start out, we're going to add a modifier. We're going to go search, we're going to add solidify. And we're going to just add a little bit of thickness to this. So I want, that's 0.1 meters. That's 100 mils. So I want this to be 0.06. I want this to be like 6 mils. And then we're just going to add another array modifier. We're going to add a array modifier. And we are going to change this factor. I'm going to make the x 0 with the y 0. And the z, we're just going to push it out a little bit. And so that's going to be our double glazing glass. Okay. It has to be a bit thicker if it's safety glass, because there's no like transom coming across. So for the glass material, I have this from another project called Glowbox. Check out the behind the scenes on my channel if you want to have a look. It's pretty popular. A lot of people have found that one useful. So this is a little glass setup that I've been using probably most of the time that I've been using Blender. So we're going to click on the pane. We're going to go new. And see how it's got material output mix shader. So we're going to get rid of the principled BSDF. We're going to click on it, go delete. We're going to go Shift A, and we're going to type in mix shader. And then we're going to go matte. We're going to go Shift A again. This may be a bit confusing. Don't worry about it. Just copy exactly what I do. We're going to go math. And we're going to type in, we're going to press enter. And then we're going to change this from add to maximum. Let's find that. If you guys get lost, just like literally rewind and do exactly what I do. We're going to go Shift A again. And we're going to type in glass. We're going to put that there, and this is going to go in the first shader node. So you just kind of drag and then you release. And then we're going to go Shift A again, and we're going to go transparent BSDF. Make sure you get the right one. I almost got the translucent one. Press enter. Drag this one into the second shader, just like we've got here. And we're going to go Shift A one more time. We're going to type in light path. I'm going to go enter. And then the is shadow ray goes into the first value, and the is reflection ray goes into the second value of the maximum. Now, if you don't understand any of this, literally do not worry about it. You just need to copy exactly what I'm doing and you'll be sweet. So let's move this out of the way. Let's go into cycles mode and have a look to see what it looks like. Cool. So we got glass. That's looking pretty good. I like it. So now we're going to add the timber frame around the glass. Now we're going to go into cube. We're just going to make a new cube, snap it to it. And then we're going to bring this face in. Just like that. And then bring this face in here. And then we're going to bring the bottom up. And then because the glass was actually the outer limits of the door, the sliding door, the joinery, the timber frame has to actually be on the inside. And then we're just going to make this a little bit thicker so we can hide the glass. Perfect. And that's looking good. So what thickness is that? That's like, it's like 4, yeah. That's like 50 mil, which is probably quite good. So we're going to duplicate this. We're going to move it up and snap to the top of the glass so that the top of the frame is to the top of the glass. And then we're going to duplicate one more time. We're going to just move it across. And then we're going to go rotate by pressing R. And then we're also going to press Y. And we're going to type in 90. If your coordinates are... no, we're not. That's wrong. I just want to rotate... on the x-axis, and we're going to type 90. If your coordinates are different, just like play around with which one works. We essentially just want to rotate this, just like that. Is that working? I was in local settings. I just need to go hack some crap out of my lungs. Alright. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to move the outer frame, part of the frame down, and we're going to snap to that corner. And then we're going to move the inner part of this, the other one, in. We're going to snap to that corner. So we have got on like a 45-degree mitre. And we're going to do the same to this one. We're going to move this one in, snap to the, if we can, no, we'll try this one. Snap to that one there. Is it snapping? Why is it not snapping? Snap to that side. And then this one here, we can just snap to that because it's already there. Cool. And then we're just going to duplicate this. We're going to go up here. We're going to go object, mirror. And I'm looking at this here. This Y is the axis we want to mirror it along. I think. We're going to go Y global. Perfect. And then we're going to snap it back. And we're going to just do it there. And let's just move this one in. Perfect. And let's just move this one in. Cool. So we have a nice little mitre for our sliding door. And that's good. What we're going to do with this timber frame is just select all of it. We're going to go mark seam. When you go apply all transformations by going Shift A. Is it Shift A? Yeah, Control A, all transforms. And then we're just going to go into the face select mode. And we're going to make this unwrapped. Let's go into texel density, just like the previous episodes, and we'll go set my TD. And then we're just going to change this to the, what would we do? Veneer random oak matte. Let's try this one. So let's, just go in the drop down, select that one. It's just a wood material I have. That's from Polygon. Link in the description if you want to check Polygon out. I think you can get like some free textures or something. It's a really good plugin. And we're just going to go over here. We're going to go copy materials to selected. And that's an easy way to add all the add that material to all of the geometry selected. Because otherwise you have to like do every single one, and it sucks. So let's just go back into cycles mode and let's have a look. Cool. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I like that. It's done the UVs correctly. if the UVs were wrong, you just need to go and select all the faces, go into UV editor, and then you just select everything, and then you just go rotate 90 degrees, and then that should rotate the texture around. Cool. I think that's pretty good. If the frame feels too thin when we've got it in the building, then we can change it. Let's just have a quick look at how it's looking. So we won't actually see that one. Oh no, we will. Never mind. That feels fine to me. So what I'm gonna do now is let's just select the frame and the glass again, and isolate it. My voice is just caving in, so hopefully we can wrap this up in time. We're just going to go select all the frame. We're going to go Control J, and we've just joined all of this together. And now we can go click on that and the glass, and we can go Control J again. Did that work? I think that just messed up a little bit. Okay, we might just need to keep those separate. So we've got one sliding door here. What we're going to do is we're going to select everything. We're going to go Shift D, and let's just move it all the way so that it snaps there. But if you want it to slide, you need to push it back. Okay, so we're going to push it on the other direction, and we just want a little bit of tolerance. Because nothing's built factory perfect, and you just want it to be able to slide properly. And we're going to do the same for this one. Oh, what happened? And then we're going to go snap to there, and then we're just going to have a little bit of tolerance. This, a few mils. And you probably won't notice it, but I think every little bit of natural kind of imperfection really helps a lot. Kind of reach that next level. Okay, so now we need to do the sliding track, and I'm not this is going to be pretty basic, but we're just going to make another cube. Oh, actually, yeah, no, we'll make a cube, and then we're just going to snap to the outer face of the last panel to the outer face of that panel there, and that means that each one can slide well, I guess. And let's just move this up a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. Obviously, if it was like a proper sliding door, in reality it would be probably built a little bit different, but we want to be able to see this through the flooring. We just want a little bit of a rebate, or a little bit of a raise, like that. I think that's pretty good. And then, yeah, and that's good. So now, I'm gonna just go in here, and we're gonna go. I'm not using my words very well right now. We're just gonna select all those, isolate them. Let's go into this floor thingy, and then we're just gonna use the edge loop tool, and we're just gonna snap onto the inside of that one. And let's go through and see if we can do another one and do the inside of the other one. And then let's do it one more time if we can. And we're gonna go inside of that one. It's kind of a bit of a fiddly thing, the inside of that one. And then all we need to do is select these two, and we're going to go E for extrude up, and just a little bit. That just adds a little bit of detail. And so let's just select this box let's go mark seam, Control A, apply transformations, unwrap, set the TD, same as last time. And then we're going to add timber to it. The same timber. And then let's just duplicate this, and we're going to add this to the top of it too. So let's go into object, mirror, we're going to go Z global, and then we've just flipped it around essentially. So let's just go out of isolation mode and see how that sits within the thing. Let's just move that out a little bit. Yeah, I think that's good. So let's just go into cycles mode. And have a look. Yeah, I like that. I think that's pretty good. So we've got nice sliding doors in the model now. It's looking quite nice and refined. We've kind of added a little track at the bottom and the top just to add those little subtle details that you don't immediately notice, but your subconscious picks it up. If you're interested in seeing the kind of work I do as a professional, make sure to check out my Instagram at Oliver Higgins Architecture. So I hope you've found this episode really useful, and next week we're going to be just carrying on and doing the windows above the sliding door and also above the walkway. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you then.